Ms. Kövesi, why are you here? Why are you in Slovakia?
I came here to discuss a very important topic. It's not about blame and shaming someone. It's not about expressing concern. It's about how to find a solution to solve this big issue that is related to criminal organized groups that operates everywhere in Europe, including in Slovakia. So I was here to speak about the VAT fraud and custom fraud cases, because we have hundreds of cases in investigation in the EPPO. 1/3 of these cases are connected to Slovakia, and we realize that Slovakia has become a hub for criminal activities when it's about the VAT fraud and custom fraud.
1/3 of all cases is connected to Slovakia?
1/3 of the VAT and custom fraud cases that are registered in EPPO are connected to Slovakia, with Slovak citizens, with Slovak companies, or with companies that are based in Slovakia. And it's not only this, it's also that we see a systematic involvement of professional money launderers that operates here in Slovakia.
When did this case started?
Well, we saw this evolution in the last years of our investigations, and this is why I was here, also to discuss with the financial administration, with the police, with the General Prosecutor Office, with the Minister of Justice, and today in the Parliament about this issue.
Is anyone charged in this case?
We have few investigations ongoing. In the investigations that are ongoing, the damages that are estimated that was created, it's more than $500 million of euro. So when these cases will be finalized, we can give more details. But we see these connections with the cases from the cases that are registered in the other member states, and it's very difficult to understand how come no one saw these cases in Slovakia. So we have to improve the level of detection here, the level of reporting to the EPPO. We have to have dedicated financial investigators and police officers to work in EPPO cases, because all this money, just to be very clear, this money is not that they are just lost from the budget and they can have been used with different purposes, but all this money goes in the hands of the criminal organizations.
And are these cases that are originating from Slovakia, or is the Slovakia only a part of, because in VAT cases there can be several countries involved, so do you see the origin of these cases being here in this country?
Some of them are originated here, but most of the cases are originated in other member states, and Slovakia, it's used in this entire chain to defraud the national budgets and the EU budgets.
What kind of companies are these? Can you be a little bit more specific? You didn't...
All sorts of companies, Slovak companies or other companies who have different owners with different citizenships, and they are based in Slovakia.
But from what you are telling me, you are not communicating whether someone has been charged yet with this. Right?
I cannot make this concrete example with names and everything. With these details, I cannot do it in this moment.
Recently, or more than a year ago, the Slovak government has implemented new radical changes in our criminal law. As I'm sure you have heard this, that they've shortened the statute of limitations to investigate various property crimes, including VAT cases. Does this have an influence of Slovakia's ability to fight these cases?
We have reacted in February 2024 to those amendments. Some of them have been changed. What impacted mostly our work was the fact that the specialized police was dismantled. So we lost all the specialized police officers working our cases. Now we have to have new investigators, new police officers. Maybe we have to specialize them. I don't know the level of their specialization. So this, of course, influenced our activity, but also due to these changes, we have received a lot of new cases, so our workload increased. And you know, when you want to kill a prosecution office, you just send a lot of petty cases to keep them busy and to not let them to concentrate on the big cases. So this is what is happening. This is what happens. The workload increased very much, and now we need to have more European delegated prosecutor. This is the part of the plan that we have discussed yesterday, and I think we all understood what is at stake, and the meetings were very constructive, so let's hope that the situation will be improved.
What kind of cooperation are you getting from Slovak authorities in general? Because this was the plan of the government to change dramatically the criminal law, but you are saying that it's not working towards the goal that EPPO is trying to achieve.
As I said, in that moment we reacted. Now I came today to speak about this VAT fraud and custom fraud. The promise was that they will implement the plan that we discussed. Let's see if this will happen or not.
Why are you not meeting with Mr. Fico?
It's not my job to be the Prime Minister. If he would have a role in investigating cases or fighting with the VAT fraud, I met all the time the responsible ministers for justice, Minister of Finance, Minister of Interior. So
What kind of feeling are you getting from Slovak authorities?
I hope they understood the danger that it's with this VAT phenomena, not only here but everywhere in Europe. And I hope they will do what they promised.